Anakin's eyes snapped open. He was floating in a blinding white void, the weight of every future he had lived pressing down. Memories of Padme, of the Clone Wars, of his fall to the dark side, all surged back. Pause. Fear tightened his chest. He remembered the screams, the betrayals, the darkness waiting for him. A shadow moved. The sun emerged, tall, imposing, eyes like fire. "You carry knowledge that could destroy me," he said. Pause. His voice cut through Anakin's thoughts, probing, testing. "And yet, you hesitate." Anakin gripped his lightsaber, though it was not yet formed in this realm. "I will not be your pawn," he said, voice trembling but firm. Pause. Every muscle in him screamed to run, but he stayed. This was Mortis, but the stakes were unlike anything he had faced. From the opposite side, the daughter glided forward, calm and radiant. "You can control this, Anakin," she said softly. Pause. "Not all futures are fixed. The choices are yours." The sun's fury flared. He unleashed a torrent of raw force energy. The ground, or what passed for it, shattered. Anakin struggled to hold himself upright, memories and visions colliding with the violent currents around him. Pause. Pain seared through him, but clarity emerged. He could see the web of causality. If he survived Mortis, if he mastered this knowledge, he might alter everything. But as he lunged to strike the sun, the sky above Mortis twisted violently. Shadows of the Clone Wars, of betrayal and death, danced across the horizon. Pause. Anakin's heart sank. The sun was not defeated, and the galaxy outside Mortis was still in danger. Anakin steadied his breathing, eyes narrowing. He would leave Mortis armed with foresight, but every step forward carried the weight of futures that might never forgive him. Pause. And somewhere, in the dark corners of the Force, the sun was waiting. The sun hovered, shadows twisting around him like living smoke. He could feel every memory Anakin carried, the echoes of battles yet to come, betrayals not yet made. Pause. His eyes burned with a cruel curiosity. "You see too much, boy," he whispered. "And that knowledge, it could destroy us both." Anakin's hand trembled, fingers brushing the empty air where his saber should be. "I will not let you," he began. But the sun's presence pressed down, unrelenting, bending the force around him. Pause. Every vision of the Clone Wars, of friends lost and allies turned, surged forward. Doubt gnawed at him. Could he control what he knew? Or would the future he carried drag him to darkness anyway? The daughter stepped forward, her light cutting through the shadow. "Do not let him define your path," she urged. "Your knowledge is a tool, not a trap." Pause. Anakin met her gaze, and for a moment, hope flickered. But the sun's grin widened. He raised his hand, and Mortis itself shivered. Structures bent unnaturally, the ground splitting with dark energy. "I will see which you truly serve," he said. "The light or your fear." Anakin's stomach knotted. He could feel the pull, the temptation, the power that could rewrite everything. Pause, and yet he knew that one misstep would bring ruin far beyond this realm. The sun's laughter echoed as he vanished into the shadows, leaving Anakin suspended between memory and destiny. Pause. The Chosen One clenched his fists, heart pounding. Outside Mortis, the galaxy's fate waited, and it would not wait long. Anakin stumbled back as the sun's shadow loomed over him, whispers of power and vengeance curling like smoke around his mind. Pause. "You could end it all," the sun hissed. "Save her. Rule the galaxy. Embrace what you are." Fear surged. Memories of Padme's pain, of betrayal, of the destruction he had caused, pressed in from every side. Pause. Could he trust himself not to repeat history? Could he resist the pull of the darkness waiting to claim him? The daughter reached for his hand, her calm anchoring him. "Your path is yours," she said. "Not fixed, not dictated by fear. Do not let him define you." Pause. Her voice, gentle but firm, cut through the chaos. Anakin's jaw clenched. He drew on the Force, feeling it wrap around him like a shield. Shadows of the sun's illusions crashed against him, visions of triumph and ruin clashing with memories of love and hope. Pause. Every choice, every step forward, felt like a knife edge. "You are stronger than your fear," the daughter whispered. "Remember who you are." Anakin lifted his head, resolve hardening. He would not be tempted, not by visions of glory, not by promises of control. Pause. He would forge his own destiny, even here, even now, in the heart of Mortis. The sun's anger roared, the realm itself trembling in response. Pause. Structures bent, light and shadow colliding violently. Anakin took a deep breath, preparing to act, knowing that defiance would come at a cost far greater than he could yet see. Last lines. The sun vanished into the darkness, leaving a charged silence. Pause. Anakin stood alone, heart racing, knowing the balance of the Force and the fate of the galaxy hung on the choices he would make next. Anakin sank to one knee, chest heaving, as visions of darkness still clawed at his mind. The sun had vanished for now, but the weight of future tragedies pressed on him like a storm. Pause. Then a light touched his shoulder. The daughter knelt beside him, calm radiating in waves. "You are burdened with knowledge few could bear," she said softly. Pause. "But it does not own you. It can guide you, if you let it." Anakin met her gaze, fear and doubt lingering. "I've seen what I will become, what I've already done," he admitted. Pause. "How can I stop it?" Her hand rested lightly on his arm. "You do not stop it by running, or by fighting shadows before their time," she explained. "You control it by acting with intent, by choosing your path with clarity. That is what it means to be the chosen one." A gust of wind tore across Mortis, carrying fragments of the sun's laughter. Anakin closed his eyes, drawing in the calm she offered. Pause. For the first time, the chaos within him felt manageable, a force he could channel rather than be crushed by. The daughter guided him through the visions, showing him how each memory could reveal strategy, not doom. Pause. With her guidance, Anakin began to see the threads of causality, the choices that could reshape not just Mortis, but the galaxy beyond. He rose to his feet, lightsaber now formed, mind sharpened. Pause. The sun had tested him and failed to break him. Last lines. Anakin turned to face the horizon of Mortis, heart steady, knowing the coming confrontation would demand every ounce of his skill and foresight. Pause. And somewhere in the shadows, the sun prepared his next move. The sun's form solidified from shadows, eyes blazing with malice. "Now we see what you are made of," he growled. Pause. Mortis quaked beneath them, skies tearing open as raw force energy coursed through the realm. Anakin ignited his lightsaber, the hum ringing through the distorted air. "I am not your weapon," he shouted. "Stance firm." Pause. The daughter hovered near, projecting calm through the chaos, whispering guidance that steadied his mind. The clash began with a shockwave of energy, each strike a collision of destiny and power. Rocks lifted from the ground, streams of light and shadow lashing across the fractured landscape. Pause. Anakin drew on the memories of his future battles, anticipating the sun's attacks, countering with precision born of foresight. "You resist, yet you cannot win," the sun snarled, twisting the terrain with a flick of his hand. Spires of Mortis bent, the ground splitting, lightning crackling across the sky. Pause. Each moment tested Anakin, forcing him to balance fear, anger, and the clarity of choice. The daughter called out, "Focus on the path you control, Anakin. Do not let him dictate your every move." Pause. Her voice anchored him. He lunged, parrying the sun's strike, channeling every lesson, every warning from the visions he carried. The fight escalated, energy crashing like storms, Mortis itself tearing apart under the force of their duel. Pause time seemed to stretch, past and future converging with each blow. Last lines. Anakin held the sun at bay, chest heaving, but the realm shuddered violently. Pause. He realized that surviving this encounter would demand more than skill. It would demand a choice that could fracture the galaxy itself. Anakin's vision expanded, the stars around Mortis twisting into war-torn galaxies. Pause. He saw planets burning, clones fighting clones, the Jedi scattered and overextended. His heart pounded with every memory of blood spilled, every life lost. The daughter's voice echoed in his mind, calm and steady. "You can act, or you can wait. But every choice reshapes what is to come." Pause. Her words anchored him, yet the storm of futures pressed closer. The sun appeared, emerging from a shadowed rift. "Do you hesitate, chosen one?" he taunted. "Do you fear changing what has already been written?" Pause. Shadows of betrayal and vengeance swirled around Anakin. Whispers of Padmé's death, Obi-Wan's warnings, and his own fall. Anakin gritted his teeth. He could preempt the wars, strike at the heart of the Republic and the Separatists, but at what cost? Pause. Innocents could die, allies could turn. Every choice carried a price heavier than any saber strike. He closed his eyes, drawing the force around him, letting the visions align. Pause. Each flash of battle, each echo of loss, became a lesson, a strategy, a warning. The path was unclear, yet one truth stood out. Inaction was a choice too, one that could doom the galaxy entirely. The daughter's light strengthened, flowing through him, giving clarity. "Balance comes not from fear, but from courage," she whispered. Pause. "You must act, but wisely." Last lines. Anakin opened his eyes, mind sharpened, saber in hand, ready to step beyond visions and confront the reality waiting for him. Pause. The sun's presence lingered like a shadow, a challenge that would define everything yet to come. Anakin stood at the edge of Mortis, the realm's fractured landscape stretching behind him. Pause. The daughter's light lingered in his mind, a guide he would carry into the chaos of the galaxy. He drew a deep breath, feeling the force flow differently now, sharp and clear, tempered by memory and vision. Every battle he had seen, every betrayal and fall, pressed upon him not as weight, but as clarity. Pause. He understood what must be done. The sun's shadow flickered at the edge of his perception. "You think you can leave, chosen one?" the voice sneered. Pause. "The galaxy will break you. Knowledge is not power. It is a curse." Anakin tightened his grip on his lightsaber. "No," he said firmly. Pause. "Knowledge is my weapon, and I will use it to save, not destroy." A swirl of force energy opened a portal. He stepped through, leaving Mortis behind, carrying with him not only the lessons of light and dark, but the burden of choice. Pause. The stars of the galaxy stretched before him, worlds ablaze, systems teetering on the edge of war. Every step he took was guided by foresight, every decision weighed with the knowledge of what could come. Allies and enemies alike waited, unaware that the chosen one now walked with visions no Jedi had ever seen. Pause. Every action mattered more than ever. The daughter's final words echoed faintly. "Do not falter, Anakin. Balance is your charge. The rest depends on you." Last lines. Anakin's ship pierced hyperspace, engines humming with purpose. Pause ahead. The shadow of Sidious loomed, and the galaxy held its breath, unaware that history itself was about to be rewritten. The chamber of Sidious glowed with crimson light, shadows twisting in every corner. Pause. Anakin stepped forward, lightsaber ignited, mind sharpened by every memory of war, betrayal, and loss. He did not hesitate. He knew what Sidious would do before the Dark Lord even moved. "You have seen too much, boy," Sidious sneered, voice laced with malice. Pause. The galaxy will fall, and you cannot stop it. Anakin's grip tightened. "I am not the boy you feared," he said, calmly. Pause. "I am the chosen one, and I will decide the future." The duel began with a clash of light and shadow, each strike measured, precise, fueled by foresight. Anakin anticipated Sidious's attacks, countered before the Dark Lord's intentions could unfold. Pause. Sparks flew, the air crackled, and the walls trembled as their power collided. Sidious unleashed torrents of dark energy, but Anakin drew on Mortis's lessons, channeling memory and instinct to turn each assault into opportunity. Pause. Every move, every strike, was a choice, a balance of action and restraint. For the first time, Sidious faltered, his arrogance meeting a force he could not predict. Pause. Anakin pressed forward, not with hatred, but with clarity, guiding the duel toward an outcome he could control. The galaxy held its breath, unaware that the course of history was being rewritten, one calculated strike at a time. Pause. Anakin was not just fighting Sidious, he was fighting destiny itself. Last lines. Sidious staggered, eyes widening, as Anakin's resolve cut through the dark. Pause. But even in victory, the Chosen One knew. The balance of the galaxy was fragile, and new challenges waited in the shadows beyond the stars. The chamber was silent, Sidious defeated, yet the shadows seemed to linger. Pause. Anakin lowered his saber, eyes scanning the remnants of the throne room. Every corner held echoes of manipulation, whispers of schemes that might never end. The daughter appeared beside him, calm but alert. "The darkness does not die with one defeat," she warned. Pause. It lingers in hearts and minds, waiting for a moment of weakness. Anakin's jaw tightened. He had seen the future, the battles that awaited, the betrayals yet to come. Pause. Victory had not erased the consequences of his choices. Every system torn by war, every life lost or saved, weighed upon him. From the edge of the galaxy, ripples of unrest began to form. Former separatists, rogue Sith remnants, and those who feared the Chosen One's power stirred quietly, testing the fragile order. Pause. Anakin knew that foresight alone would not stop them. He would need allies, strategy, and courage. He turned to the daughter, determination etched on his face. "Then I will be ready," he said. Pause. Not just for Sidious, but for everything that comes after. The daughter's light brightened, a silent affirmation of his resolve. Pause. Mortis had shown him possibilities, and now the galaxy itself would be the proving ground. Anakin lifted his gaze to the stars, mind racing with plans and warnings. Pause. The Chosen One had rewritten history, but the path ahead remained uncertain, fraught with danger and sacrifice. Last lines. Somewhere in the shadows, new eyes watched, waiting. Pause. And Anakin knew that peace was only the beginning, because the galaxy's true test was only just beginning.